mitzvah to be shaliach tzibur, and somebody tells you, Mulo Yaakov b'chavod, Mulo Reuven b'chavod, the Gemara says that you're not supposed to answer for this request right away. You're supposed to, at the beginning, pretend like you are not worthy enough. You're supposed to, like this, and then second time they say, no, b'chavod. So it's like looking right and left and left and right. Katbuta, there is trying to look for somebody else like he is not worthy enough. On dostoin, чтобы быть шалях цибур. Он такой кошерный человек. And then the third time, he says, no, b'chavod. Oh, b'chavod already, third time, he's supposed to go up. Says the Gemara that if a person goes up on the first request, it's food that has no salt. Person that has no tam. It says if a person gets up on the third time, after the third time still says no, it's considered to be as food that has too much salt. As a person gets like this, it's not good. But says the halacha rabotai, when should a person play like I'm not worthy enough, let somebody else go? It's only whenever there is no one, there's others that they are better than you in the kahal. If they say Mulo Yaakov v'chavod, you go up shaliach tzibur, and you are looking. Probably there's better people over here than me. Why? Shaliach tzibur means the advocat, the person that is representative of the whole kahal. Maybe there's other people that they are better than me to represent the whole kahal. So you say like this, like that. But what if a person goes to a yeshvo, and over there is a lot of people come, and people that doesn't know how to read. Some people know how to read, some people don't know how to read. And even the ones that know how to read, sometimes they're mechalel Shabbat. Sometimes they are shaving with a razor. Sometimes they go to dance in a mixed party. It's chas v'shalom. It's a big grichi. Now Mulo Yaakov is sitting over there. Let's say you know how to read well. You don't dance in mixed parties. You don't shave with a razor. You shomer Shabbat 100%. And they say Mulo Yaakov b'chavod. Should you also pretend like? No. Should you also pretend such a way? No. Says the halakha, not allowed to. In this case, the first time that Mulo Yaakov b'chavod, don't wait for him to go to somebody else to call. You know why? Because the chances that somebody else that has a lot of ga'ava and he thinks that he's worthy enough and he's not, he's going to go right away up. So what did you make? You make the whole kahal have a bad representative, bet shaliach tzibur. In such a case as halakha, if there is no one else as good as you have to go up right away. That's the first condition, that this halakha of denying does not apply. Second case, says the halakha, if you are the shaliach tzibur, that this is your job. This is somebody that is all the time shaliach tzibur kavua. Doesn't matter if he gets paid or doesn't get paid, especially if he gets paid. That's called shaliach tzibur kavua. Since the shaliach tzibur kavua, he's not supposed to let somebody else. What do you mean? This is your job. Like this. In such a case, he's not supposed to deny. Also, he's supposed to go up right away. And this rabotai, there is a third halakha over here that Gemara is telling us is whenever the rabbi asks you to go up. If the rabbi asks you to go up, there is a Gemara that says en mesarvin lagadol. You're not allowed to deny a request of a big person. It says, where do we know it from? Do you know Mullah Arambayev? Whenever the angels came to Abraham Avinu had a lot of pain. Was just did Brit Milah third day. He says, Malachim, come over. As soon as he said come over, they came. It says there was another time that the Malachim was asked to come over, and they said no. Who was the second person that asked them, come to my house? And they said, no, we're going to sleep in the street. We're not going to sleep in your house. Who was this, Lord? Says the Rashi over here. It's in Pasuk Yutet, chapter Yutet, Pasuk Bet. ויאמר הננה אדוני סורו נא אל בית עבדכם ולינו ורחצו רגליכם והשכמתם והלכתם לדרככם ויאמרו לא כי ברחוב נלין. He said, come over, wash your feet, sleep in my house. In the morning you're going to continue on your way. What the Malachim answered them? No, we're going to sleep on the street. Says the Rashi, what's the reason? The Malachim to Abraham Avinu, they said as soon as he asked, even though he was in pain, they didn't feel comfortable, but he asked. What did they say right away? Yes, because Abraham Avinu is a big person. Whenever Lot asked from them, come over, he said, he's not in pain. No. This is a small person in our eyes. You used to live in such a dirty place. In our eyes, you are a small person. Says the Gemara, from here we learn that to a small person, you can say no. But to a big person, you're not allowed to say no. It says, therefore, en mesarmin lagadol. If a rabbi asking you bechavod mulo Yaakov, you go up shaliach tzibur. He knows what are you capable of. He knows are you worthy enough or not worthy enough. The fact that he approached you and he said, bechavod, you do this and this, you cannot say no, even though you're thinking there's other people that better than me. In such a case, the halacha says the big person asked you, and the kahal, that's the big person. You have to say, you cannot say no to him. Because he's like Avraham Avinu in your eyes. He's a big person. If somebody is smaller than you, somebody is not so important as you, you can play. In such a case you play. But whenever there is somebody big asking you, in such a case, says the Gemara, we cannot deny a request of a big person. So 3 cases, remember. If you are the Shaliach Tzibur, that you are Kavua. Second one is there is nobody else that they are kosher like you, like a Yushvo situation, stuff like that. And the third case is, if the rabbi asks you, those 3 cases, the halacha says, as soon as they ask you, you have to go up right away and not play those 3 denials, and only then you have to go.